your host, Diamond, is Silk.
Yes, baby.
Silk, oh silk, oh silk, oh silk.
Yes.
It is done. Finish. Over with.
Yes.
Donald J. Trump is the 45th president of the United States.
Yes, he is, darling.
Girl.
Yes.
We did it.
We did it.
Y'all all helped us. We all did it.
We all did it.
We
Y'all
did it together.
did it.
I don't know how many states we traveled. We traveled across the country.
Yes.
Rallying people up, girl.
Yes.
Motivating these people to get out to vote.
To get out and vote.
And I tell you, you all showed up and showed out.
Ooh,
now,
girl.
before I get into that, let me just let you all know that this table talk is being brought to you by Women United for Trump.
Yes.
So we want you to visit the Diamond and Silk store, get you the Women United for Trump t-shirt along with your free accessory pack.
Yes.
All right? And once you purchase that, your name is going to be entered into a drawing. And guess what?
Wow.
We're going to pull those names on November the 25th. And we're going to be meeting somebody in your state for lunch, you and a guest.
That's right.
And we hadn't forgot about the men.
That's right.
Men, we want you to go and get you the Men United for Trump caps.
Yes.
And when you purchase that, your name is going to be entered into a drawing, and we're going to pull one of your names.
That's right.
And guess what? We're going to be meeting you and a guest for lunch in one of you all states.
That's
so
right.
I am so excited about that, Silk.
Yes.
I am so excited about that.
Yes.
I mean, but listen, but anywho, getting back to what I was saying, we've traveled around this country.
Woo.
Talking to people, and I remember talking to people, some of them they were hopeless.
Yes.
They felt they was afraid. It was the hardest thing sometimes was convincing people that we got this.
We got this. That's right.
Making them like, oh, hold up.
Yes.
Rallying them.
Yes.
We got this.
That's
and
right.
you all see how he won this hands down.
That's right.
And I love it.
And you will always say it was going to be like taking candy from a baby.
I would tell people, honey, if y'all get behind him, it's going to be like taking candy from a baby.
That's right.
Like swatting a gnat. He is going to win this.
Yes.
And he is the 45th president of the United States. And we see that people don't like it. There's some people out there protesting, and they don't like it. I wonder what's wrong with them.
Well, we'll talk about them later, but can we just say that we had the opportunity to be at the victory party?
Oh, let me run it down to you all. And I know that we've been out of the loop, but that's because we've been traveling.
Yes.
So the night of the election, the results, November the 8th.
Yes.
First of all, I'm in a hotel room,
Yes.
and I'm walking around. What happened? I felt like Christmas was coming, you all. Have you ever felt like a giddy feeling, and you couldn't contain yourself because you know you was about to get something good? That's how I felt. So I kept walking around in circles in the hotel, and Silk said, you know what, Diamond? That's exactly why sometimes I don't share hotels with you.
That's right.
That's exactly why.
Because I was calm.
But I was so excited. That's what it was. It was such excitement, you all. It was excitement in the air.
Yes.
And I kept looking at the media. Boy, the media. You know, the media, they kept getting it wrong.
They kept bashing.
I was receiving phone calls from sources that a lot of these people had lines out the door wrapped around the corner. I said, those are Donald J. Trump. Look, those are Donald J. Trump supporters, and they are getting out and they are voting for him.
And what we kept doing is switching back between the media. And so we would turn on one set, they were talking about the lines, but we turned on that set.
They wouldn't let they wouldn't let nobody know about the lines. So anywho, you all, so we had to get ready.
Yeah.
Okay. And then we had a driver. Yes. That took us to the victory party.
Yes.
When we got out the car, we did a little Facebook Live. You have to go back and take a look at it because we wanted to calm everybody.
That's right.
But baby, when we got in that victory party, I'm telling you, the adrenaline was rushing. It was high.
Yes.
Everybody in there knew he was going to win it. And you know what?
Yes.
We celebrated. We won. Now, I'm going to tell you why we came in at 2 in the morning. Because they did not want to call Pennsylvania. The AP press had already called it.
Right.
They had already called it. But it was like some people in the media, they didn't want to call it. And Podesta came out like as if Hillary Clinton was not going to concede.
Right.
Okay?
Right.
So now, because talking about too close to call. Too close to call all behind.
That's right.
Our man won that stage.
Yes.
So finally we sitting up there. And then, you know, Donald Trump goes on stage. We're on stage with him.
Finally, it's flipped 274.
Finally, it flips to 274, so they gave it to him. Everybody celebrated. Yes. And then we all went on stage. Diamond and Silk is on stage, you all. We're just not in the camera shot, but we were on stage with our man Donald J. Trump.
Yes, it was amazing.
And, you know, he said that Hillary Clinton called him and congratulated him, which was good. That's what she should have done.
That's right.
But you all, we had such an amazing time.
It was beautiful.
We called this thing from day one.
Day one.
We didn't waver. We didn't back down. And we had faith, meaning we felt as if the thing had already happened, baby.
Yes.
That's what kind of faith we had.
That's right.
I kept seeing CNN say, the 45th president of the United States, Donald J. Trump. And it took him a long time. Yeah. But they had to come on out with that. No, baby, he's the president.
And when they said it, all I could do was scream. That's all I could do was scream. And especially when he won North Carolina, not trying to piggyback, but when he won North Carolina.
Honey, we was acting crazy when he won. Because see, North Carolina is our state.
That's our state.
And it would not have looked good if he would have lost North Carolina.
That's right.
And we've been in this state stomping for Donald J. Trump all across these here little cities and counties and everything.
Yes.
So thank you, North Carolina, for bringing it on home.
And for everybody that voted for our man, Donald Trump, Thank
you so much.
Thank you.
Everybody that did your part in this. Yes. Everybody. It was so many moving parts.
Yeah.
And that's what the media, they don't understand. What were the moving parts? But they were so busy bashing Donald Trump, trying to assassinate his character. Yes. They didn't see and realize that the silent majority, what we were doing.
That's right. We was doing a grassroots.
And it's an old proverb, and I say it like this here. They tried to bury Donald Trump supporters.
That's right.
Meaning they tried to silence us.
Suppress us.
But they didn't know that we were the seeds that kept growing and we grew into a movement and they didn't even realize that. And a lot of people would be like, Diamond and Silk, why y'all not on the news? They didn't want us in the news. You know why? Because we had the power to sway.
That's right.
So what we had to do was do the grassroots work get out and talk to people and motivate them to go to the polls.
And every time they tried to suppress our voices, we went deeper out of the ground.
That's exactly what we did. That's what we did.
When they chopped us off from the top, the root was still alive.
That's right, baby. There you go. Booyah. That's right.
And look, guess what?
And look, he's the 45th president. And listen, I'm not gloating. But I'll be damned if I ain't gonna celebrate.
That's right.
I'm not finna give you what these protesters doing. I'm about to celebrate.
Look, it's time to celebrate. Our man has been called out of his name.
Yes.
We as supporters have been called out of our names. Laughed at, talked about, looked down upon, frowned at, told that we were traitors and all of these other different things. And guess what? At the end of the day, our man won this. It's
Donald J. Trump
won this. Celebrate.
It's time to celebrate. I'm tired of seeing all of that protesting. And I think that the media cover that protest to try to again suppress our voices of being happy about Donald J. Trump winning the 45th president of the United States.
That's exactly what they're trying to do, and they're stoking it. But we're not going to let it happen. No, we ain't going to take it anymore.
We're not taking it no more, baby. No, we're not.
We're going to celebrate and be happy. Our man is the 45th president of the United States. Diamond and Silk called it from the gate.
From the gate.
We knew this thing going through all of this.
Right. That's right, baby. And listen, you all don't have anything to be ashamed about.
Nothing.
You can stand up and you can be happy.
That's right.
Now let's talk about these protesters just a little bit because I call them rioters now.
Rioters.
They out there in the streets acting a fool.
Protesters.
Do not confront these protesters. Don't even get in their face. You need to ignore them until they calm down. And the only message I have to the protesters, when fear come knocking, answer the door with faith. Give him a chance.
That's right.
Give Donald J. Trump a chance, baby.
That's right.
Because at the end of the day, he is our president.
That's right.
Period.
That's right.
Yes.
That's
What's
perfect.
the next thing, girl, you want to address?
Well, the next thing we want to address is, Mr. President Obama.
Yeah.
President Barack Hussein Obama not addressing.
He had a press conference the other day.
Yes.
And you would have thought he would have said, okay, it's time for these protesters to calm down.
That's right.
I heard he did not say anything about the protests. And this is protesters. This is what we call, this is no longer free press. It's control press. So evidently, everybody that was in the press pool was probably told you cannot, what questions you could ask and what questions you could not ask.
And see, that's a part of the saying that we say that it's designed to trick your mind while they rape you from behind.
Absolutely.
See, they want to trick your mind up and make you feel like you're wrong for your man winning.
Right.
Okay. But on the other spectrum, all of this protesting that's going on, all of this violence that's going on, but you want to talk about like it's us, Trump supporter, that's destroying the country.
Right.
That's causing division.
Right.
But when you look out in the street, you see what's happening.
You see what's happening. That's right. Another thing is, just because somebody writes some foolishness on the wall, that does not mean that's a Trump supporter.
Right.
Stop blaming that on Trump supporters.
That's right.
Because his supporters ain't out there in the streets acting a fool.
No.
That's these liberals that did not go out to vote.
That's right.
And if you wanted your voice to matter,
That's right.
you should have voted.
You should have voted.
Because that was your power, baby.
Exactly.
But you didn't do that. But I tell you who did do it. Donald Trump supporters.
That's right.
They got out, baby. We
voted.
voted.
And we voted for our man.
That's what we did. We guaranteed his victory.
Yes.
Because we got out and voted.
And I think with Hillary Clinton not coming out on the night to concede, I think she left her supporters rotten dirty.
You know what? I think she was embarrassed.
I know. She was embarrassed, but she had.
I think she was embarrassed. But see, here's the deal: you cannot enter into a race with a sense of entitlement that you are supposed to be the first woman president.
That's right.
And then you cannot run a campaign where you try to damn near character assassinate somebody that's been in the public eye for 30 and 40 years.
That's right.
You can't do that. You're going to lose every time when you do that. And guess what, boo?
Yes.
They lost. And see, they tried to take him down with the pussy.
Yes.
But look like she got taken down by the wiener.
That's right.
That's what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
That's right.
I love it.
You like it?
Yeah,
Yes.
I love it. Yes.
Girl.
Well, you know, Mr. Trump also, he picks a cabinet.
Yes.
He's just venturing right on off because, you know, he met with President Obama.
He did.
At the White House.
And it was a successful meeting.
Even
Even Oprah weighed in on it and it said it gave her hope.
Yes.
And she told everybody to take a breath.
I just saw President-elect Trump with President Obama in the White House, and it gave me hope. Gave me hope. I mean, I have to say, just to hear President-elect Trump say that he had respect for President Obama, it felt that he had reached a moment where he was actually humbled by that experience. To hear President Obama say that he has renewed confidence in the peaceful transition, I think everybody can take a deep breath.
It's all about unity.
Everybody can take a deep breath now.
You know what, Oprah? Thank you. Because at the end of the day, we love you.
Yes.
And thank you for that. Thank you because that is unity.
That's
not
unity.
Dividing it. And no matter what she felt like a couple of weeks ago, wait a minute. I have some hope.
I have hope.
And everybody take a breath right here.
And that was a seed that she planted when she said that. So now that seed can spark.
That's right.
And other people can begin to take a deep breath.
Thank you, Oprah. Yes. Yes.
So he's starting to pick his cabinet.
Okay. I'm happy about that.
Yes.
First of all, Donald Trump have to put the right people around him.
That's right.
That will help him win. And we know Rentz is going to be the chief of staff. Okay. And then Steve Bannon, he's going to be the chief strategist. Is what he's going to be.
Yes.
And they keep talking about Steve Bannon. They keep talking about him like he is some kind of everything that they're saying. I've never heard that about this man. And let me tell you something.
Yes.
We met him. We've met him before.
Yeah.
We've taken pictures with him before. This man is a lovable, the nicest guy you ever want to meet.
So beautiful.
And he grabbed us, hugged us, and kissed us all over. We kissed all over him.
Yes.
So I don't believe what the media. Stop believing what the left wing media is trying to put. What they trying to do is anybody that's in Donald Trump's cabinet, let me rip them and let me tear them apart.
And they know that as long as they can keep us divided, they can control us.
Right.
They know that. They do not like seeing a united front.
Absolutely.
Here we are uniting, okay, as one.
Right.
All right. And the media do not like that. That's why they keep focusing on the negativity.
Right.
And on negative stuff.
As a black person, I think that Steve Bannon is a wonderful person,
He's
a joyful person,
yes.
And I think that he is going to be Donald Trump's sort of like
asset.
right. Because we want to win.
We want to win, and we want to make sure we drain the swamp.
Right.
But we can't drain the swamp using the people that's already in the swamp.
That's right.
Help drain the swamp because they're not going to do nothing about the swamp.
And we got to get new people in
there. We
there.
got to get new people.
But I keep hearing the left, and the left, y'all are full of it. Anything.
Yeah.
All they do is trying to depict people apart.
That's right.
I tell everybody to ignore that.
Ignore that. Just like we told y'all to ignore the polls and focus on the goals.
That's right.
Ignore the media.
That's right. Ignore them.
They're just mad. Especially the night when our man won.
Woo! They didn't know how to take it, girl. They did not know how to take it.
They were all over the place. It's like they was in slow motion. Like,
I can't believe he won it.
God.
I don't know.
Somebody slapped me.
Oh, I'll slap your back.
Wrong.
Oh yes. What happened?
Real?
Hell yeah, it's for real.
That's right.
He won it hands down.
Yeah.
Now they're talking about, well, Hillary won the popular vote. I think that's a lie.
Yeah.
Because CNN will not call Michigan for Donald Trump. And once Michigan is in play, Donald Trump has not won the popular vote.
I believe by 700,000 votes.
Yeah.
He will have won.
He would have won that.
That's right.
I don't believe what the media say about that.
Yes.
But girl, okay, so what's next?
What's next is, I happened to come across this video where there was a group of black people beating up on this white guy.
Take a look, y'all, and we'll talk.
When you vote Trump, dummy. You voted Trump! You voted Trump! Oh, yeah, he voted Trump! She been staying yeah! Oh, yeah. Oh, y'all vote. Oh, y'all do that to her. Oh, yeah. Damn. Beat his ass! Don't vote Trump. Don't vote Trump! Don't vote Trump! Yeah, this shit didn't it. Still in scut. Hey, y'all be gone though. Wait, take the lighter, shit.
Did y'all see that? You know, I am appalled.
Appalled.
We don't even know if this white man voted for Trump.
We don't know
but
that.
The mere fact that these black people beat this man relentlessly, like it was okay. Every last one of you all, if you all in Chicago know these people,
that's right.
Report them to the police. These people need to go to jail. They need to do at least 20 years for doing that.
10 to 20.
Because what if that man would have pulled out a gun and blew every one of them away, trying to protect himself? That is wrong.
That is wrong.
And the mere fact that I don't see our president speaking out on nothing like that, that speaks.
And what gives them the right
to put their hands on somebody?
To put their hands on another human being like that and beat up this human being, kick them in his face. You could have kicked him in his temple. You could have killed this man.
Somebody is going to jail, and anybody that know these people, report them to the police.
Them.
We want them locked up. We want them locked up.
Report them. And the sad thing is that you have this on social media. So when our younger children see this stuff,
they think it's okay. It's okay to do that, right? And it's not. Somebody gonna end up getting hurt. Because you're gonna go grab the wrong person and they gonna blow your ass away, whether you black, white, Hispanic, whatever color you are.
That's right.
Keep your hands off of people.
That's right.
I don't care if you don't like who they vote for. That's your prerogative.
That's right.
But you don't have the right to put your hands on nobody.
Don't do that.
Don't do that mess right there. You put your hands on the wrong person, you won't live to get old, boo-boo.
That's right.
You won't live to get old.
That's right.
Okay, girl, what's next?
And so next, I came across another video.
What?
Yes.
Girl.
It was with this black mama, and she was kicking her black little 8-year-old son out for voting for Trump.
So they must have had like a mock election.
They had a mock election, and in a mock election, he voted for Trump.
Take a look, y'all.
Since you voted for Donald Trump, you can get your and get out. The suitcase is packed by the door. Yeah, been packed it since this morning. Bye. Matter of fact, and get your sign so when the people see you outside, they know why you're standing out there. Here you go. Everyone, come on here. Let's go. Come on. Take your sign. Bye. Let's go. Get your suitcase. Edward, get your suitcase and get out. Bye. Go. We don't do Donald Trump here. Get your suitcase. Why did you vote for him at school? Why did you vote for him at school? Why did you vote for him at school? Because you see him on TV a lot.
Y'all see that?
Do you see that?
You know, that it's a sad day in America when I see parents putting racism, teaching their kids.
Instilling it
right in them. And now what she just did was mess up this young boy's life. Ooh. So now when he make a decision, he can remember, wait a minute, if I make the wrong decision, I'm going to be ostracized. I'm going to be thrown out.
Traumatized.
So I better keep my thoughts to myself.
Yes.
See, that's
what
she did was created a silent majority at a young age.
At a young age.
And when he grow up, he going to be a force to be reckoned with because of what that mama did.
Yeah.
All I can tell you all, update on that story. I heard that now that the mother was reported to social services, and she is now being investigated, which is good because you don't do that. You don't put that on TV. That is not cute.
That's right.
He got to deal with that for the rest of his life because that's out there on social media.
He'll be an 8-year-old boy trapped in a 45-year-old man's body, still traumatized from that experience.
Right.
And it'll play out in the rest of his life.
Fooling with his mama.
Around with that.
But I'm glad they reported her too. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, girl, Michael Moore. You know, he need to go somewhere and sit his big old behind down.
Go sit your ass
Just
down.
go sit down, Michael.
Go sit down.
You trying to figure out why Democrats are not reaching the working white middle class. Why did they lose them?
Okay.
You lost us because you bullies.
That's right.
You are bullied.
Bullied.
You bullied them into silence.
Yes.
You bullied them into going the way you wanted them to go.
That's what you
And
did.
guess what?
Why?
We used to be Democrats.
That's right.
We will never vote that way anymore.
No,
we're not voting that way anymore.
Right.
We're not voting that way. And those white people that used to be Democrats that voted for Donald Trump, they're not voting that way no more.
No.
I don't care what the Democratic Party do.
That's
it's
right.
nothing you can do.
Ain't nothing but
we
truth.
already see who you are.
That's right.
And the mere fact that you telling people to go out there and protest, now we see you, along with those protesters, are the reason that America is being destroyed.
You're part of the problem.
So that's why we're not going to vote Democrat no more.
That's right.
We're going to vote for a Trump.
That's right.
Okay, y'all. You know what? Every week we do something called Busted! Silk, who got busted this week, girl?
Well, Diamond this week busted goes to the mainstream media. Because after seeing the look on their face after Donald Trump became president, they looked at busted.
Oh my God. See, that's what they get.
Yeah.
That's why we don't believe nothing that the mainstream media says.
That's right.
They tried to say Hillary was up in the polls. She was up in the polls, all right. Maybe a light pole, a sliding pole, a flag pole. But not those voting polls. No, baby. And you know what?
Yeah.
Because the media didn't tell the truth.
That's right.
Because they tried to influence the election, that's the reason why they are busted. Okay, Silk. Now look, girl. Who goes into this week's bowl of stupid girl?
Well, Diamond girl. This week bowl of stupid goes to Van Jones.
You know what? Van Jones. You know, he was on TV, I believe, election night.
Yes.
Stoking racism.
That's right.
Stoking fear.
Yes.
He tried to make it look like he's like this poor old guy.
That's right.
Y'all don't realize, I believe this boy probably went to Yale University, Harvard and Yale. He stays in an uppity neighborhood. I believe he's even married to a white woman.
Yes,
okay?
he is.
But he on TV stoking racism and fear.
Yes.
First of all, they need to fire him from CNN.
You need to go.
And next, he needs to probably be committed to some kind of institution.
Yes.
But that's why he goes into this week bowl of stupid.
That's right.
Stop stoking racism.
Stop stoking it.
And unite this country,
That's
man.
right.
Silk,
yes.
Get that bowl on out of here, girl. Get it on out of here.
Gladly.
Yeah, old Van Jones, he was sitting on TV, girl.
Oh, yes.
I'm like, what is he doing?
He was talking something about white lash.
Well, he married to a white woman, so what's that? Did she white lash too?
I don't know, girl.
You know what? This is what we're talking about.
Yes.
We cannot stoke racism.
We can't do
We
that.
cannot stoke fear.
We can't.
We have to replace fear with faith. We have to do that.
That's right.
And speaking of faith,
yes,
you all know about that Trump train. But don't forget about that prayer chain.
That's right.
That we are still doing every day at 11:21 a.m. Eastern Standard Time,
That's
baby.
right.
We are praying for our President-elect Donald J. Trump.
That's right.
For our country,
Yes.
for his family,
Yes.
for Diamond and Silk and our families,
Yes.
and for all of y'all families,
Yes.
even the protesters.
So it's our unity prayer chain.
It's our unity prayer chain. And to my protesters, I got 4 words. Give him a chance.
That's right.
Period.
That's right.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, don't forget, you all, to go get your Women United for Trump t-shirts at the diamondandsilkstore.com.
Yes.
Along with your Women United for Trump shirt.
Yes.
Guess what? You get a free accessory pack, and your name is going to be entered into a drawing.
Yes.
And we're going to pull the names on November the 25th. And guess what? We are coming out there to visit somebody that we pull, you along with the guest.
That's right.
And men, don't forget your Men United for Trump cap. We want you to do the same thing. Once you purchase that, your name is going to be entered into a drawing.
Yes.
And we're going to put the names on, November the 25th.
That's
so
right.
that we can meet one of you all for lunch, you along with the guest. So that's going to be fun.
And don't forget to like us on Facebook. We're trying to reach 1 million likes right there on Facebook. So be sure to share our Facebook page with your family, with your friends. Tell them to share our page with their families, their friends, and like our page. We're trying to reach 1 million likes.
Yes.
I believe we can do it.
All
Because
right.
it takes a team to
build a dream. Don't forget to follow us on Twitter.
Yes.
And listen, I think that they must have thought we were going somewhere. We just get started, baby.
That's right, baby.
And we're just coming to give you the 211. We call it the 211 because it's 2 of us.
And we're the ones giving it to
Now
you.
listen, in the meantime and in between time, we will see you all next time right here on Table Talk. Good day.